Hi, how you doing? Okay, I haven't specifically done a video on transphobes, and I've been watching other YouTubers do videos on transphobes, and it's really kind of funny. Like we have all these, like what was that comedian that did these transgender jokes, and then these all transgender people don't have a sense of humor. Like wow, there's a lot of funny stuff going on with the transphobes because they can be so ridiculous. For one thing, they're so egocentrical and locked in their own world that they can't even pretend to understand other perspectives. They say things like, oh, there isn't two genders, there isn't more than there isn't more than two genders, there's only two genders, male and female. It's a biological fact. They say that, and then they also say that it's an abomination unto the Lord. It's an abomination unto the Lord, the deity of the Bible. And so then everything they say after that is based on that. They say, see, look, so, like biologically, a trans woman doesn't have the same chromosomes, Well, yeah, because a trans woman isn't the same thing as a cis woman. Remember, there's more than two genders, see? So they're all, well, they don't know the difference between a trans man and a trans woman, for one thing. They don't get any of the vocabulary right, and they have no non-biblical sources for what they're saying. There's no scientific or reality or real facts basing up anything that they say, and they just keep going on and on and on with these theories that's based on that there's only two genders. They're like all, you can prove in the chromosomes and you can prove with this and that there's difference. There's a female femur bone and a male femur bone, and when you die, when we dig up your bones, you'll be dead and it won't matter. But if we looked at your bones, we'd be able to tell that you don't have a female femur, you have a male femur, and things like that. And it's like all, that's just so lame, because the question is it a good thing, and is it improving people's lives? And if it is, we're all connected, and so then it improves all society. And if it improves people's lives and therefore improves society, then we need to finally welcome in. I mean, there's always been, all through in archaeology and history, there's always been transgender people. All as long as there's been humans, there's been transgender people. And so, it's about time that we get on board and forget that Moses said you're supposed to kill them, and to try to figure out if it's a good thing, and if it's benefiting people and making their lives better, then we need to try to figure out how to fit transgender people into the community, and how to make us part of it, and instead of trying to push us away and everything. So just notice that when you listen to the transphobes, their facts and their conclusions and their facts are always based on that they prove there's a difference between a trans woman and a cis woman, and it's like that's not what we're saying. We're not saying we're the exact same thing, and then like with men dating, the world could really use more men that are attracted to the idea of someone being a trans woman. I mean, it might be attractive. You're not like you're pretending that a trans woman is the same thing as a cis woman while you're having sex with her, but that you like that, that it's a turn on, that it's a turn on, that's what, it is what it is, that should be the motto of transgender people, hey, we is what we is, and that's all that we is, and that's, that would fix our problems, instead of people trying to, like they say, I saw there's this classroom and they're saying, this person wants to do a surgery so that they can make themselves an elephant, but they're not an elephant, they're a human, and it's like that, it's like, hello, that's if you can prove with science, and you can, that there's more than one gender, then you could say the same thing about a transgender person, trying to make me a cis woman or trying to make me a cis man is trying to make me something that I'm not, in the same way. You know, so if you're supposedly into what's natural, because it's natural that there's transgender people, that's nature, God made transgender people, and that's proven with science, and we know that as a matter of fact, and so if that's true, then we should embrace it. If you're supposedly into what's natural and embracing what's natural, then you should embrace transgender people, because it's natural, and quit pressuring and needing transgender people to be, you know, cisgendered people, and just to take things for what it is, you know. Is you is, oh is you ain't my baby. Or have you gone and found somebody new? Mama Nasiba de Baba de Booba, is my baby still my baby true?